It's game time in Boston as the crowds look to cheer on the Celtics. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jason Tatum. And you wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Milton with the ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Here's Podziemski. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Robinson comes to help. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pirtle. Excellent D that time from Robinson. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Milton with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Milton, no good.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
Oh! Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a
And Mark, when you shoot, you want to use the right analog stick. Yeah, when you shoot, you want to use the right analog stick.
On defense, the Warriors. Reeves can't hit.
Like you gotta hold down, then you go up when you want to shoot. But you gotta make sure you're wide open.
Now Podziemski. And Pirtle sends it back.
Oh, Pirtle, he is not having it at the rim on the defensive end. That is beautifully done.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Here's Post. And he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Here's George. The Warriors making the shot. Shoots over Podziemski. To the inside. Reeves outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. Boston, no good that time either. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here's Post. Rebound, Boston.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Curry. Fires it up. Another shot. Post misses the shot.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Reeves in the corner. Boston, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 6.
Now, when you shoot and mark, you hold down on the right analog stick, then you go up to when it gets close to the green. That's how you get good shots.
Inside. Post. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, if you're like inside the paint, you want to hold square. You use square whenever you go to like the free throw line too.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Celtics trailed by 8. They could use a bucket, and that one is good.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
And here is Moody. Stolen away. Here's Shed. And the 3 off target. Now Pajemski. Back to Moody. There's a screen by Robinson. To the middle. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Here's Shireman. Nothing on the board.
Oh, that was
this
on me.
is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Celtics, Shireman. At the line.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Now, when you ask for picks, you got to hold L1.
1:31 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Moody. There's a screen by Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
To the right side. Here's Garza. Boston again missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Back to Anunoby. From deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Shed. .20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound by Williams.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Good rip.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Gonzalez. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here's Moody. Scoreless thus far. And Post gets it to go. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Curry with it. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. And so George will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And here is Doncic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Curry's not even supposed to be in the rotation.
Raymond Green.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
D'Anthony Melton.
To the middle. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
The assist.
Boy, how hard is Draymond Green to handle in the pick and roll? And it doesn't matter whether he's the guy handling the basketball or in this instance, he's the guy rolling to the rim.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Pirtle's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trailed by 15. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic, no good.
Damn.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The shot by George, no good. Warriors leading by 15. Now Melton hasn't made one yet. Here's Curry with the three. Reeves with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Daniels, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. 6 to shoot. With the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2
Good
at
foul.
the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
No good on the free throw. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You know, if you want to call plays, you got to hit like L1 and whatever icon of the player that you want to do the scoring, and then you just follow the play. You have to, if you want to change pages, you go L2 and R2.
There's a screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one drops for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
From deep, George. Boston, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Curry. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To halt the run.
Good take.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making a change here. Warriors leading by 18. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Shireman. And here's Gonzalez. Here's Shed. A three-pointer off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Celtics trailed by 18. Here's Garza. From the top of the key, and that one is off.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
1:56 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A minute 42 left in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George, no good.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Pajemski with it. There's the try. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
.59 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Melton. Still scoreless. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, catch and shoot opportunities. Grant Williams always ready on the catch to rise and fire.
Pass to Garza. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's George. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Here's Golden State. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pajemski on the wing. Here's Williams, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assisted.
Williams has got 5 points so far.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half.
10.
The Warriors on top
Warriors.
as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here is Doncic. Shoots over Melton. Doncic, no good. Now Pajemski. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pajemski's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors. Left side, George. No one near Doncic.
Good shot.
Lets it fly. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
But Doncic, when he's making that three, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
There's a screen by Robinson. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got to make sure your player has like enough space.
Doncic right side. Up again. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size,
now you got to use square when you're at the free throw line.
Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, you got to hold it.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Poeltl.
Well, Poeltl is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big. Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
Robinson misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for Boston. Shoots over Melton. Offensive rebound. Doncic outside. For the three. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
There's a screen by Robinson. The kick out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Boston. To the left side wing. Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Melton. No scoring in this one. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. That one misses. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Here's Post. Some solid defense from Poeltl. Here's Daniels. Excellent D there from Williams. Warriors leading by 22. Pajemski with it. George picks him up. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, no good by Golden State. Outside, George. Here's Pirtle. Over post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Jakob Pirtle.
And the second free throw, good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Deflects the pass. Stolen by George. Reeves outside.
Oh, another thing is like when you're trying to pass the ball, like a quick pass, you want to hold R1 and you click to whoever you want the ball to go to.
On the wing, Anunoby. They get it back. Majemski on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Curry on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Celtics trail by 21. On the wing, Reed. Off target from three-point range.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Majemski with it. He has 6. Right side, Curry. Pass to Anunoby. Over George. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Now, here's Moody. He has yet to score. There's a screen by Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Trying to get something going. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch and shoot opportunity.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Guys?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Garza. Now here's Gonzalez. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one. You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:22 left in the third quarter. And here is Moody. Still yet to score. 2 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting for Golden State.
And the free throw, no good.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Stolen by Reeves. Over Moody. Reeves can't hit. Here's Spencer. Out to the right wing. Here's Moody. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes...
49.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Here's Spencer. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
At the line with one shot, Austin
And the free
Reeves.
throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Outside Curry. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
They double-team Curry. Trying to find post, gets it to him. They set the pick. Here's Moody, hands it from downtown.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
George looking around. Now Pirtle. Three-pointer, Daniels. That shot off.
What in the world?
Curry on the wing. Pass to Spencer. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
This one for 3. They get the rebound. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's post. And another basket for Golden State.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Curry on the wing. The three. Drills it from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic outside. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Clock is at 3. Here's Spencer. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Williams with the steal. Left side, Curry. Moody with it. Over Reeves. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Here's Spencer. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Post. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, you see Grant Williams showing off his intellect there. Right on target is that pass. Beautifully done. Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
This is a case in point pick and roll. Screener is as dangerous as the ball handler. Nice finish by Grant.
Pass to Pirtle. Three-pointer. Stripped away. And here we go. Here's Moody. And the slam by Moody.
The assist.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
A swat by Porzingis at wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Saw the opportunity to put this
he wasn't on the rotation
either.
either.
See the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Third personal foul. Fourth team
Yeah.
foul. At the line for your Celtics, Luka Doncic.
No good on that
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
one. The Warriors making a switch here.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Over to the wing. Poked away. Pass to post. Here's the three. A nice shot by Moody.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Reeves, that's a two-pointer. Misses the jumper. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
GG.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.